Welcome to another episode of K.I.D Tip Tuesday by K.I.D Clothes TV, produced by K.I.D Clothes. On today's episode, we're going to discuss what should your baby wear during winter, before the umbilical cord falls off, and their first day coming home. Let's talk about it. Before we go into this week's episode, we want to remind you that K.I.D Tip Tuesday will be uploaded every Tuesday on K.I.D Clothes TV. We empower parents with baby care information on children's health, fashion, and development. Subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a single episode. Now, back to the show. The temperature has dropped, and you have a new baby that was just delivered in winter. Dressing babies in the winter can be a challenge for parents, especially new ones. The American Association of Pediatrics suggests that you use the one-layer rule. When you are wearing a t-shirt, a sweater, pants, the child should be wearing a t-shirt, sweater, pants, jacket, pants, and maybe some boots. You always make sure that they're wearing one more layer than you are actually wearing. Dressing your baby in the winter might require extra attention and planning. Why? Because babies have a hard time regulating their body temperature. They become overheated very easily. There are certain clothing items that babies need during the winter. These include t-shirts, onesies, long sleeve shirts, pants, snowsuits, gloves, mittens, and remember, socks and a hat to retain heat. Remember, babies do not regulate their temperature and they often lose a lot of heat through their heads and their feet. So hats and socks will be very good in the wintertime to try to retain some of that heat. But remember, you don't want them to be super overheated. Dressing your baby in the winter might require extra attention and planning. You always have to remember that babies are not able to regulate their body temperature like adults. So they might not be able to tell if they're too cold or they're too hot. And in the wintertime, you must always look for signs of hypothermia. Hypothermia is when the body temperature falls below 97.7 degrees. Or when this occurs, babies start getting certain symptoms like sluggishness, poor feeding, they have trouble breathing, even a pale, cool skin. Frostbite is when certain areas that are exposed on the body begins to freeze, like fingers and toes. You have to look out for redness, pain, numbness, pale skin that now becomes white, grayish, blisters, even tissue death. Frostbite is very serious. Once you see this, please report to the emergency room for medical attention for your baby. When babies are born, usually the umbilical cord is cut by a doctor or a parent. The umbilical cord provides nutrients and O2 to the baby. Once it is cut off, it is no longer needed. So you just wait till it comes off, and once it comes off, their cute little belly button is exposed. You might want to wear a bodysuit that will keep the area intact. Many parents prefer wearing just a t-shirt with a newborn diaper because the t-shirt will not rub against the skin like maybe a onesie would. And when my son was born, I had him wear a t-shirt and a diaper where the top layer of the diaper I would fold underneath to leave the umbilical cord exposed. And for you millennials, now they have newborn diapers where they have the area underneath the belly button torn off or cut off. So you're a mom again or a new mom, and if you had a safe delivery with no complications, you should be going home in 3 days. So what are you going to put on your baby? First trip coming home. Now, coming home outfits have become a big tradition. Think about it. Before the 20th century, many babies were born at home, so there was no need for a coming home outfit. But now it's become a big thing. Also, it's a psychological impact, especially for the new parents, because bringing a baby home makes the whole experience of parenthood real. Things to consider when you're choosing a coming home outfit for your baby. Number one, make sure you get different sizes. Different sizes meaning newborn, even 0 to 3. Many babies might be born premature, or they might be born heavier than expected or less. So you don't know their actual weight till they're actually born. So you might want to have different sizes so that you can have a right fit for your baby. But usually choosing an outfit should just include a onesie, diaper, a cute onesie, diaper, hat, socks, and a blanket to keep them warm. Depending on the weather, you might need a little bit more. We hope you enjoyed this episode of K.I.D Tip Tuesday by K.I.D Clothes TV, produced by K.I.D Clothes. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss our next upload. And thank you for spending your time with us on K.I.D Clothes TV. We will see you next time.